Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're really well. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Today I want to talk about how I keep my house smelling fresh, luxurious, nice, despite having two poodles that are just, the house is theirs really. I really want to address one thing, and it is very important. To have a clean house, a clean smelling house, you need to have a clean house actually. So let's start from the base. Make sure that your house is clean, airy and ventilated ever so often, and make sure that you keep on top of cleaning the soft materials like fabrics, etc. So that's the basis. Now for different places I use different sort of methods to make my house feel cozy and very warm. My main aim is to make my house smell luxurious and cozy, like I said. So I will start with things that perhaps you might not all know, like things that are a little bit more exotic, and then I will move on to things that are my current favorites and that I have been using throughout the years. So first things first, I'm going to introduce you to a Bakhoor burner, and it looks like this. This is a ceramic base and it has a lid of metal, and this, excuse the mess because it is obviously burnt. In here you put some charcoal. It's charcoal like the ones that they use in shisha bars, etc. This is the type of charcoal I use. And you put your charcoal in, and that would be the base of the scents that we are about to burn in there. You make sure that you put the lid on when it's burning, and please keep away from children and animals. So what are the things that I put in there when the charcoal is burning? Well, first I put Bakhoor. Not first, but I put Bakhoor. This one is called Nabil Black Bakhoor. It's an Arab brand, and I do not know where it comes from, but I think it's the UAE. So UAE, yes. Bakhoor is a mix of spices. Let's see if this is open. Yes, it is. And it looks like chocolate. This one looks like chocolate. But I'm gonna try and take a piece out. This is like a mash of herbs and spices and frankincense, sorry. So it would be like a almost humid frankincense to burn. So that's the Bakhoor. There are multiple flavor scents, and it is really affordable. So it's a really good way to scent your house and make it smell like a temple. It has that sort of vibe. So next thing I also have, and that I also burn, is basically incense, natural incense. So it looks like so. This is very affordable as well. It cost me €3. And it comes like, it's a resin. This type of frankincense is a resin that is naturally extracted from the trees. You sprinkle some of it on the charcoal that I spoke about before, and it smells very, very holy. Another type of incense would be copal. So copal, it's more how they call incense in native North America and South America as well. So pre-Columbian tribes and rituals use copal. It smells beautiful. It's like a stone really. It's very light. And just a trick, the darker the copal, the cheaper it is. The whiter the copal, the more expensive. And I have not tried the white copal. Obviously this is dark as night, but I will try the white copal to see whether there is any difference in purity. There might be something like that. Another thing I use is Palo Santo. So Palo Santo is very popular to make sure that your house has got good vibes and all that stuff. But there are some places where they sell Palo Santo already like grated. And Palo Santo looks like this. People burn one of the sides of Palo Santo. This is an already burnt Palo Santo. And what this does, apart from all the spiritual rituals and the cleansing rituals that you can do with this, what this does is takes out every single smell from your pets. So if you have dogs, if you have cats, burn this around. Make sure that they're not there, because I'm sure that all these fumes are not good for the pets. And you know, go around and you will see the difference in no time. The good thing is that this doesn't burn for long, so it's a matter of burning it for a little bit and then let it do its magic. And next thing I have that is quite oriental or a bit niche is, let me open it, amber. So we have amber from Morocco. This is amber. Well, actually, this is musk. I've got amber here as well. It's a little bit darker. The way that this smells, it's incredible. I will talk more in detail about this because I think it's very interesting. So in Morocco, they use this for several things. They use it to perfume themselves, to put it as a base of perfume. This is like very oily. It's like a solid perfume. But they also break this and put it in different areas of the house to make it scented. It smells like clean clothes with a very animalic twist. You know where this comes from. This comes from, if you don't, it's controversial, but musk used to come from animals. I will talk in detail about musk and amber. So let's focus on this stuff. Some people put this in their wardrobes because this is a really good moth repellent, and it keeps the freshness of the clothes throughout. And it smells fantastic. This is a base of any fragrances. This is a base, musk is a base, and it holds the perfume together. So, as I was saying before, I also have amber. They call it amber, but it's essentially the same type of musky material. And it is slightly darker. As you can see, this is more yellow and this is more dark and more, amberish. And the scent is slightly stronger and sweeter and a little bit more animalic. So that is a very interesting thing. It's from Morocco, and thank you very much, Olga, for bringing this to me. Another thing that I often use, and I know this might be slightly controversial as well because of the reported issues with toxicity or whatever, I like incense, and this is the thing, I really like incense, and especially I like Satya from, I think this is made in India actually. So yeah, the company is called Satya, and I'm currently using Aruda. And incense is basically a mix of different herbs, same as Bakhoor. Bakhoor is a mix of herbs. And with incense, we call it incense, but it has multiple things. It has frankincense, it has sandalwood, it has cloves, it has loads of different ingredients to make the incense sticks. Of course, I don't burn this when my dogs are too close or around because it's a bit dangerous for them. And I make sure that the house is ventilated and it's kept clean, like I said before. So that's for my very oriental scents. Oh, actually, I have another thing. I mentioned in another video that I use a specific perfume to scent my house, and this is Ruad Al Oud. I don't particularly like this scent on my skin, and that's why I use it for my house. I use it when I want to make it smell luxurious because it has a very oudy base, and I really like how it makes my area smell, sorry. Alright, so that's for the most exotic things I have. Not that incense is that exotic anymore, but those are the ones that I'm using. I also like to scent my house with candles. I am currently not burning so many candles because I have been reading about paraffin and how bad it is for your system. So I am trying to, you know, move away from that. I know that there is this, there is a company called Clean Candle Company, and they do soy wax, they pour it themselves, and it has like a little manifestation label like, this smells like my dream house or something like that. So I'm yet to try those. But I have been recently using this one from Florist London, and it's very special to me because it smells like, well, it's called Hyacinth and Bluebell, and it reminds me of, you know, it reminds me of Christmas, even though Hyacinth is a very kind of spring flower. So yeah, I like that one. I also have a room spray called Tuberose and Gardenia from Marks and Spencer's. I use this when I go for more floral kind of vibe in my house, and this smells so similar to Bloom by Gucci, and it's like you're spraying that around the house. So this is a room and linen spray. The bottle is magnificent and I love it. Another thing that I use to scent my house is oils. So I use an oil burner, and I'm very particular with the oils that I use. I use peppermint when I want to stay sharp and focused, so I use that in my working area. And I tend not to use it very often because sometimes it does give me a headache, but it makes me very, very awake. I use lavender oil when I want to set the mood for going to sleep, and I use this one that this is just smells of a rich house. I don't know what this stuff is made of. It's called Secreto de Miraflores. I don't know where this comes from. My mom bought it for me, and I need to know where this is from. I think a nunnery does it. I'm not sure, but I think it's nuns that do it. But this stuff, my goodness, if you could smell it, I don't even know what's in it, but it smells of flowers, it smells of roses, and it smells holy wild. It's wild. I love it. And last but not least, I use your reed diffusers. You know, your reed diffusers which you can pop around different areas of your house. I particularly don't have a favorite one because I think they're really cheap and the smell kind of goes. So I'm going to try and buy one that is a little bit more, you know, pricey perhaps, or higher quality, to see whether there's any difference. For now, I'm using this Primark one that looks like a pine tree, and I love it. I love it because it still preserves the scent. I don't know. It's a nice little touch to enhance the Christmas spirit. So that's that. Well, I hope you liked this video. Quite random, but I couldn't talk about fragrances and not talk about, you know, how to scent your house and make it smell good. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you like more videos like this, such random things. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.